Said Angels veteran closer Lee Smith was not able to ply his trade last night, which is probably good news for the White Sox. You know, Smith not only baffles hitters, he has the same effect on the official stat guys who follow games. Last Sunday, Smith recorded his 16th straight save, supposedly a new major league record. But after some digging, it was discovered that Smith actually held the record of 17 straight saves set 2 years ago while he was with the Cardinals. Smith tied that mark on Thursday night. Hey, mistakes happen. Just ask the Orioles, who decided not to re-sign Smith after last season, and then the Angels stepped in. Here's our Brent Weber.
6'6", 270-pound Lee Smith has spent 15 years building an intimidating reputation, but he insists he's just one of the guys.
I came here the first 3 days of spring training. No one even said anything to me because it was like, I guess he, all-time save leader is going to be big leaguing it or something, starting around. Then I come in the yard, and I'm driving an old truck, and I got my sneakers and blue jeans. I'm common,
And Smith's laid-back manner almost has you convinced until you check out the numbers he's putting up at age 37.
He wasn't the Lee Smith of maybe 8 or 9 years ago, velocity-wise, but he still might be a better pitcher than Lee Smith was 8 or 9 years ago because of the experience things that he's added, the ability to pitch to hitters and the ability to locate the ball within the strike zone.
Now with his 6th big league team, Big Lee has become a more efficient closer with age, averaging 42 saves a season since '91. Despite pitching more than 900 games, he's been on the disabled list just once and credits that longevity to his off-season swimming regimen. Smith's last 3 clubs, the Cards, Yanks, and Orioles, essentially let him go in favor of younger, less expensive talent. He signed a 2-year deal here in Anaheim because the Angels were the only team willing to commit to him as the full-time closer.
I was told in Baltimore that somewhere in the middle of the season, that they wanted to work Armando Benitez in as a closer. And I said, well, I'm not ready to be a pitching coach yet.
You watch what he does, and he picks hitters apart, and that's one of the things I like to learn from him is just picking at him. He'll go outside, he'll be 2-0, and then he'll throw the right pitch at the right time all the time.
But don't look for Smith in the bullpen until the 7th. His routine includes a little early inning quiet time in the clubhouse.
He got to have his nap time, and I think everybody's pretty well aware of that. So you make sure that you walk into the players' lounge in about the 2nd or 3rd inning. You kind of tippy-toe in there. You want him to make sure he's nice and fresh for that 9th inning.
If there's anything, I think the best thing I've ever done during a game is to go in and forget about all the pressures of the game for half an hour or however long. I mean, you go to sleep for 15, 20 minutes, it seems like you've been out for 8 hours. You wake up fresh. There's nothing better than waking up with a 3-1 lead, man.
And when Big Lee moseys in to protect that lead, it's still adding up to nap time for the opposition, who are finding baseball's all-time saves leaders wide awake at 37. In Anaheim, California, Brent Weber, CNN Sports.
Well, this also says something about Smith. He told Brent that he knew he held the consecutive saves record. He just didn't tell anybody.
Real humble guy, real kind of surprising guy that you would find in the majors in a time like this.